One of the things that really stood out after the reveal of the Broly trailer was the fact that Broly vs. Frieza was one of the big fights that was being teased. The muscled up legendary Super Saiyan powerhouse was shown, knocking back Frieza, who was in his fourth form, which in itself is a pretty impressive feat given the fact that fourth form Frieza is now significantly stronger than Buu Saga tier characters, and obviously stronger than Super Saiyan Goku, who had God Ki absorbed, who fought Beerus at the end of the Battle of Gods story arc. However, with all of the hype surrounding the return of the two Dragon Ball iconic characters, the legendary Super Saiyan of Broly and Frieza, I want to discuss whether or not Broly versus Frieza, the fight, should be one that happens early on in the story, and if it should result in the death of one of my personal favorite villains in all of Dragon Ball, which is Frieza. I do think that it is a possibility that Broly vs. Frieza happens very early on in the movie, because it will be something that serves as a great hook to grab audiences who are watching the film. Fans know of how powerful fourth form Frieza is and how powerful Golden Frieza is, so seeing Broly just demolish Frieza in the opening of this movie would immediately let the new generation of Dragon Ball fans know, as well as older fans as myself, know that this version of Broly is nothing to mess around with. Also, I think it is possible because at its heart, it can be argued that Toriyama is a gag writer who likes to troll his fans. What better way to get a good troll moment than to have Broly show up and just demolish a character who was one of the last fighters standing in the Tournament of Power. In fact, I'll go a step further. I think that the opening of the movie should be Frieza standing in front of the Frieza Force, just as he did in episode 131, and then Broly should just show up and fight Frieza right after he finishes his speech, mopping the floor with them. Frieza being alive does open up the door for there to be more conflict, but at the same time, it's a bit of a plot hole, since chapter 520 of Dragon Ball is still canon to the story, and Goku and his family seem pretty chill, and it was noted that there was a brief period of peace, and Frieza being alive does not denote the fact that there would be peace during this timeline. Frieza is enough of a force to where Goku could easily defeat him, but at the same time, he isn't a pushover and he's someone that you have to keep tabs on. Having Broly kill Frieza could serve to be a way around this, but I also see this not being the case too, simply because Frieza is such a popular character who sells a shit ton of merchandise, hence the reason why Frieza has been brought back over 13 times in the continuity of the Dragon Ball series. However, I still feel as if this would be the best way to hook audiences for this new film, to have Broly kill Frieza, and it's because of a line that's in the trailer. Vegeta comments that Broly is actually learning how to fight while he's fighting. This, combined with the fact that Goku comments that Broly's getting even stronger, would hammer home just how powerful Broly truly is. It would also show that he's every bit the threat that we hope that he would be. Someone who truly doesn't know how to fight managed to kill one of the 4 strongest fighters in Universe 7's Tournament of Power team, which means showing him learning how to fight would be even more impressive, because it shows that he's nowhere close to his ceiling. If he could destroy Frieza without polished skill, without reaching his full power, then what would a completely mastered Broly become? That would set the stage for the ultimate climax, the raw power of Broly versus the battle experience and skill of Goku and Vegeta in one epic showdown in the movie, unless of course Vegeta continues to play the Yamcha role, getting done in by the major villain in order to set the stage for Goku's victory. Who knows, maybe Broly will break my boy Vegeta's leg in the same way that Tien broke Yamcha's leg before his fight with Goku all the way back in the early parts of the Dragon Ball story. But let me know how you guys feel down in the comment section, and as always, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.